Anyway, and hey, what's up, hunters? Welcome to the loading screen. If you're watching us right now, that means you took a little time out of your Safi Jiva grind, and in return, we promise to do our best to make that time worthwhile and entertaining. I'm 50% of your hosting team, Jin Fury, and I'm here every week to help keep the focus on all the hype things occurring in our growing community. Sitting at the other end from me, holding a wine glass, is the man you all know and love, the champion of the bullet chamber, Phemeto.
Hey there, hunters. I'm Fem. I'm fresh off a bone graft. Not sure I'm gonna hold up drinking all this wine. Probably shouldn't, but we're gonna anyway. So today we got the Dunkmaster himself, Cepho Ren, and trust me, even if you don't know who he is, you really do. Anyone who's anywhere near the Monster Hunter community, Reddit, Facebook posts, Twitter, anything, you've seen his shit. So, Steph, thank you for drinking with us, and welcome, man.
Hey guys. So it's a great honor for me to be here. I don't drink not on a Monday morning, so I got myself some tea and coffee.
Steph, you lied to me.
I don't like
I was promised a lot of alcohol from you, Seth. I was promised quite a bit of booze, I'm not gonna lie.
Not on Monday mornings, no thanks. Monday mornings, no for alcohol.
I mean, you could have just had Irish coffee.
True.
Dang.
True.
Find a way to make it work. Find a way to make it work.
Anyway,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not really Dunkmaster or anything. I just do them for fun.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. I do them often.
You
I just
spend
don't...
the most time doing it and dedicate the most time doing it.
Can't say I didn't do that. So yeah.
You got some pretty good ones, man. You definitely do, brother. You got a nice human highlight reel going on over there.
Thanks, guys. Oh god, that's hot coffee.
Yeah, Steph's clearly drinking his coffee over there for his early Monday. It's actually Sunday night. So I've got my wine. I gotta sift through my bottles over here because it's not this one. And it's not this one.
Hey!
It's not. Oh no, it is this one. Okay. So, this one is my Grenache blend. I drink very often. I've got like 2 cases left, but I'm not a drunk. Trust me.
I'm super glad that as you're sitting here on all kinds of painkillers, you're drinking more than usual. I think that's exactly how the alcohol combination should go with the drug. Very, very good combo.
Fucked up. I am in so much pain. Like, I can feel when the painkillers start to wear down, and I have to rush to go and take new ones.
That's why he drinks, so it doesn't slow, so it slows down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very cash money of him. Very cash money. Speaking of cash money, I went with Kettle One again. This is just going down really smooth, and I've been finding out that I can drink a lot more of it in the hour that we do this video if I really can keep it down. So,
wait, what's
cheers to Kettle One. Vodka.
Oh, it is? Okay, I've never had it.
Cheers indeed.
I'm really just drinking coffee. It's I actually grinded this on by myself at home. Self-grinded coffee in the morning just now. Got some hot water. It's gonna probably cool off in like an hour.
Are you in your
Womp
kitchen?
womp.
Is your rig in your kitchen?
No, it's actually here in my room.
Oh, okay. I don't know. For me, it looks like a kitchen countertop. Okay, never mind. I was like, I need to do that because
I have my kettle up there. I have all my coffee bits up here. There's my grinder here and whatnot. It's just a little bit all off screen and all. I like my coffee nice and.
I need to bring my coffee. The only reason why I haven't brought my coffee maker in here is because I don't have a source. Refill it all the time anyway. So
yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, so yeah, let's drink and then start getting into our players then.
Let's put our first one down, man. Let's put our first one down. Cheers, everybody.
I'm gonna burn my throat, so wish me luck.
Do it.
I was smart, and I made one in the freezer ahead of time, so I can go get that and not have to worry about shit. And what I'll do is I'll refill this one right now. And it's called cycling.
Oh, smart.
Ow.
It's my new way to drink here.
Fine.
We'll be back in 15 seconds.
So
Ow,
Seth,
that hurts.
hopefully you're all right.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
We were talking earlier though, but you have been around Monster Hunter for fucking forever. So, what was the original thing that brought you into Monster Hunter, and how long ago was that?
I was introduced to Monster Hunter with 3U. A friend of mine brought his 3DS, and I thought, hey, why not try it? But it didn't really click with me until 4 Ultimate. Once 4 Ultimate, I had the Switch Axe. I had friends playing, and once they started playing less, I picked up the Charge Blade. I've been Charge Blade ever since.
That's funny. That's exactly how I started. Same thing. 3DS, 3U. Didn't really care for it, and then we all, like me and a bunch of friends, all picked up 4U, and I started with Insect Glaive. There. But that's funny.
I'm the noob, huh? I'm the only one who's the new blood.
Well,
wow. Okay.
So Seth plays Frontier a whole bunch. I thought you were gonna start like way back, like back in like Freedom Unite days or something like that. Like a lot of people.
No. I've known Monster Hunter since Freedom Unite, but I haven't actually. It was like that game on the shelf when you buy other games. It's like, oh, there's Monster Hunter, but it didn't really interest me till then. I actually started Frontier after 4U, and well, actually when it was cross, waiting for Gen and double cross. So in that little gap of time, I thought, hey, you know what, I'm gonna try Frontier. First thing I saw was lots of kanji, and it scared me.
Oh, yeah, the old kanji fear, huh? Yeah, I've seen that happen.
So did you play double cross, or did you wait for?
I actually played double cross.
Okay.
I played double cross on the 3DS. Whew.
So did I. That was fun.
It was an experience.
You don't need to learn English to play, or not English. You don't need to learn kanji to play Monster Hunter. I mean, once you start making sets, you kind of do, but you can just mix match stuff.
Yeah, most of it. Like you'd find out like the red armor that looks like Rathalos is probably Rathalos.
Yeah, just match it all up.
And the green one's probably Raytheon.
Yep. I mean, it's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Starting out there. I'm glad I got someone else as a brother in arms starting at 3. So, and we were also talking earlier about your dunks. So why have you been so focused on that? Like, why did that become your specialty? Like, you dedicate a lot of fucking time to doing dunks.
Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. I was just like, I saw that blackout for a second.
Indonet. Indonet. You were saying? Sorry about that.
Sorry. I was just saying, so why have you dedicated so much time to doing like dunks and crap like that? You've got so many clips out there. You're always posting new clips. You're always doing stuff. Do they just occur when you're hunting, or do you actually go out of your way to do so many?
Usually sometimes it's occurring. Sometimes it happens first when I'm hunting with friends or when I'm hunting alone. Then I just dedicate a certain amount of time. Just, you know what, I'm gonna try that again, and see if I can do it. And usually it happens. Generally though, with Monster Hunter World, if there's a HUD and there's damage numbers, that was accident. If there's no HUD, no damage numbers, and the camera's somewhat low, that's something I actually found. That's actually something I dedicated my time just to do that.
Okay,
kind of thing.
You know, I'm a big fan of setups and, things along those lines, and to do some of your dunks, and, you're even talking about how you're doing some camera angles just to get some nice shots on it. How long does it take to plan and set up some of those things? I know that people were talking about your double Anjanath with the ebony and ivory emote, stuff along those lines. How long does it take you to do, knock that stuff out?
Double Anjanath actually took me a week.
A week?
Okay.
A week. It was on the start. It was on the start of It was actually when the Nora quest went back. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna double Anjanath, and I started off at like Friday morning just to look for it, and I spent like a good 4 or 5 days just to get it. Then I thought, you know what, I can get better. And I did it again. It took me another day just to get the shot.
Perfectionist, okay.
Most of it's setting up with getting them down with poisons and stuff, so they sit out one, right?
Sometimes it's not just poison. Your cats are actually really useful in World.
Because cats can't kill monsters, right?
Cats can't kill monsters,
Ah.
but they can also poison monsters with the bombs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if I bring a weapon, it's not poison weapon. I didn't bring any poison bombs as well. I usually set my cat to a poison weapon with the Meowcano, and after a bit, the bombs actually proc poison on the monster.
Wait, really? So all those attacks proc the status of the weapon?
Yeah.
I did not know that, actually. Huh.
That's awesome.
That's probably why people bring Paracat so often with that, because the Meowcano thing hits a lot.
It hits a lot. It's because it's like it just spams it, kind of thing.
Right. Huh.
Keep shooting it up over and over and over.
I did not know that at all. That's okay. So regarding the other stuff, so are you gonna try and do like dunk things? Like, do you follow like Sunny Legend on Twitter?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I really look up the Sunny Legend, and I want to make something of the same tier.
Well, because it seems like it's the same stuff. It's just like a dunk, but he just does like a little bit of editing, like a filter, and then like some speed up, slow down stuff. Like,
yeah, I want to learn. I want to learn that so badly.
It doesn't take long to learn. Probably do it in fucking Adobe Premiere or something. I'm surprised you haven't done that.
I'll see what I can do.
Have you not?
I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
I want to see you start doing that because your dunks are crazy. You might make them a little bit more flary, I guess.
Fair enough.
Are you planning on doing more, or are you just kind of playing Monster Hunter for?
Looking for dunks is fun.
Okay, I mean, I get it. Everyone's got to find their own way to enjoy the game.
I'll be honest. I have tried speedrunning. I didn't really get, because when I talk to, like, when you do speedruns, guys, you get the thrill of it, of upping over somebody else's time, right? Sometimes.
All right. The competitiveness of it, yeah.
I
don't beat people's times, unfortunately. But yeah, if I did, I probably would get that. Yeah.
I don't get the thrill from killing stuff fast. It was more like, oh, okay, I got something fast. But when I managed to throw a dunk pod on like Jumping Joe and he falls from the sky, it was like, oh crap, yes, finally. I feel the joy from it. It's like, you know what? I want to go back to dunking like actively.
Okay, so you're actually planning on doing that then?
I'm doing more.
Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. Can't wait to see those. Yeah, I mean, speedrunning's not for everyone. It fucking sucks. I'm actually really surprised there's not more. I guess we call them dunkers. That we're gonna call them dunkers out there. Like, there's like nobody.
Just coining new terms, huh? Just coining new terms tonight. Dunkers. Okay. Hey, whatever rolls, man. Your world, man. I'm just living in it.
But yeah, because I'm really surprised. So why don't more people do that? Like those little quick Twitter clips, they rack up views and get you recognition and stuff. So that's all people want, right?
I guess
Spilling all the secrets, bro. Don't spill all the man's secrets. Don't let it out there, man.
I'm just saying, dude. Like, there's not very much to do in Monster Hunter. We've got speedrunning, and then Seth basically pioneered this whole thing of dunking shit because really only people do it as far as I've seen, and like actively do it. So I don't know.
I'll talk about it actually because I did say I started off in 4U, but like I've known Kajeto. Like he was a big inspiration when I started off. It was like you guys know the legendary Monster Hunter Gotcha Bitch, right?
I actually don't.
Oh wow. It's
I mean, Jin clearly doesn't because Jin's like.
It's like a 2G video, and it's just this guy doing snipes on monsters. Like he goes gotcha bitch every single time.
Oh, you know what? I didn't know that's not his actual. Is it just?
Why did I get the X-Nay? Like I wouldn't watch this. Why did I get that? What?
No, actually, I have seen that because it's all greatsword snipes, right?
Yeah, all the greatsword snipes.
Right. Okay, I have seen that. Right.
I was like, one day I thought, you know what? I want to make something like that. and I started off with Brack. It took me a whole night doing so. I got my insect glaive and I learned, and I just knocked it out of the air pretty much. It was fun. Now if I want to learn a new monster, I just decide, you know what, I'm gonna dunk it, and that's probably the best way for me to learn the monster.
Really? That's
I like
how you
that
learn
strat.
monsters?
I like that.
Practice dunks? Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
like because when you want to practice dunks, you have to, like, sometimes you want to wait for a specific attack for them to use, and it's not
Right.
so. Eventually, you're just gonna have to watch the monster and not get hit.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense, actually. That's what I always tell people, is just don't hit the monster, just dodge everything.
Just dodge everything and watch, and that's what ends up happening most of the time.
Huh. Okay. Good insight,
Yeah,
actually.
It's like a nice therapeutic thing I do.
So have you done that with Safi Jiva at all?
Frankly, no. My skill,
Need that
my little
Safi
skill-
dunk. Waiting on that Safi dunk.
I'll see what I can do.
There's not very many out there. I've seen a couple dunks, but Safi's not exactly an easy target to.
No, it's multi. I think it's multi health. I think Kanto says it's multi health or something.
Wait, really? Like layered health?
No, it's multi health. It's multiplayer health by default kind of thing.
Oh, multiplayer. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Like the solo investigation thing that we did, or like the week prior, that was single player scaled. But this one is always multi. This whole fight is just Behemoth, basically. Like,
It's Behemoth that looks like Behemoth with wings. There we go.
it's Behemoth that looks like a Rathalos.
Rathalos Behemoth.
No.
Barathalos.
Yeah, I mean the icon literally looks like a fucking rat. So speaking of Safi Jiva though, because everyone's fucking doing the raid and grinding the relics and all that shit, how much did you actually like the fight, Seth?
I'll be fair. Some of the attacks are kind of bull. It's yeah, but you know, it's Monster Hunter. If it doesn't have janky hitboxes at times, it's not Monster Hunter. So,
Really, is that? It's really. Like,
Is that the
actually,
rule?
You
That's
care
the
for
rule?
the janky hitboxes? I thought like the tighter the better.
yeah, but if it doesn't have if a monster doesn't have an attack with janky hitboxes, it's not Monster Hunter. So, anyway, I like the fight. How it's like more condensed Kove. Technically, it's a little bit more condensed Kove because instead of just chasing around and fighting, then chasing around, I guess more like fighting here, move to the next area, fighting there, move to the next area, kind of thing.
I get that. My only I wouldn't say concern. My problem with the fight is that it doesn't change in any of the phases. It's the same fight. Like,
I'm hoping AT changes that and just like.
you know, I heard that we're not getting arc-tempered monsters in Iceborne.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't be asking why, but. I hate
just
AT.
because AT sucks. Could you imagine AT multipliers on our current monsters where they have 3 times the health and stagger threshold?
Oh no, thanks.
They're all gonna be at like
Dude,
60,
I take
70,000 life.
I take like, I don't know, 10-ish, 15 minutes ish on a single monster, and it's like 3 times as much. No thanks. No thanks.
I don't think we're getting arc tempered because from what I heard, they're using arc tempered as a test for G rank scaling and how G rank is gonna work, which seems fair because arc tempered feels a lot like our standard G rank monster now. So I don't think we're gonna get arc tempered Safi Jiva. Could you imagine the life on that fucker? Holy
Oh,
shit!
dude, they better give us 15 minutes for a hunt.
Like, cause yeah, he's only what 25 or 30 minutes. They don't give you a lot of time to do a normal.
I think it's 20.
Is it
Max?
20 minutes? Oh my god, he is.
I think it's 20 minutes. I haven't
Okay.
checked again.
I feel bad. I've only done them once.
Really, even I've done them a couple times. Okay.
Got everything I needed. I got lucky.
Yeah, just put on his wizard hat. Actually, the grind isn't that bad with this compared to Cold because like you can kind of focus on what you're doing, and yeah, I mean you still have to do it a buttload, especially as a gunner. Holy fuck, you need so many weapons. You need like 2 of every gunner weapon. It's fucking insane. But actually grinding the Dracolite and stuff doesn't really seem as bad as doing Cove, where you can do Cove for a week straight and not get the weapon you want.
You could be doing Cove for like the entire duration that Cove was ever alive, and you'd still not get the weapon you want.
Dude, I don't know if you followed many of the other streamers, but did you see how long it took Cups to get a glutton on?
How long? How long?
I think it took him like 4 months.
See, that's absurd. That's absurd. That's like,
well,
that's not fun. That's not fun. Like that's not fun. Like that's not fun.
And it's for a weapon that gets outdated in like 2 weeks.
It doesn't matter. It's just not fun. 4 months for one piece of gear, like that's absurd. There needs to be like a token system or something implemented, stuff like that.
Well, that's the
thing.
That's
with time frame. That's messed up.
With Safi Jiva, we do kind of have that because you could turn in like your bones and parts and stuff to just get the relics. So I mean, you kind of have that, which is great. You can also turn your relics back into Dracolite for basically nothing, though. Kind of a wait.
Well, it's nice if you want to like get another level for upgrading. It's just not that bad.
I can't wait till we can have two set bonuses. That's gonna come soon. I can't wait.
Do you think that's gonna be a thing? Do you think they're gonna
absolutely
100%? Let's say they decide 100%. To add Arc Tempered Safi Jiva. Do you think they're gonna give us more relic expansion?
Absolutely. Across the board. They're going to have to give us more. Look, I was right about the augments on these weapons. I'm sure that they're only going to give us more stuff. They have no idea what they're doing when they're talking about like balancing some of these things. And I mean, look at SNS. How did SNS just become like the top tier weapon? Like it's automatically...
That's not Safi Jiva's fault though. That is because they decided to give...
it definitely helped. It definitely helped.
Okay, fine. But it also got 100 motion value increase on its perfect rush. And it also got free tenderizes off of it. That's
is that what happened?
And it's got the best gear now in the game, according to all the other weapons.
Stuff? Oh my god. Yeah, like Sword and Shield is probably one of the best melee weapons right now because it got plus 100 motion value and it auto tenderizes.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking
I know
ridiculous.
about the auto tenderizing. I did not know about the plus 100 value. I was like, why is my SNS hitting so hard nowadays?
Yeah,
like, I thought it was just a Safi thing.
No, dude, it's so good. And that's the thing that pisses me off though, because they gave it to Sword and Shield and Dual Blades both have an auto tenderized attack for light weapons. Why don't all the light weapons have one? Like,
oh, dude,
just give it to everyone.
I agree. Like, I kind of wish it's not just auto tenderized. It's just I wish like if the gun lance, when you clutch call gun lance and it pokes it in, it just automatically pokes in your wyvern stake kind of thing. I wish that was a thing. What else is the light weapon? Longsword.
Longsword fucking sucks. Yeah, you have to do it twice. Bow is the only light weapon that feels good to clutch claw because it's just responsive and quick. That needs to get. Well, actually, that one can be fine. It's
Hammer doesn't feel too rough, man. Hammer's got
heavy.
a little.
Don't worry about it. It claws in one.
I apologize. Sorry, guys.
But Hammer has a lead in though. Like, it could do its 3 hit and then automatically claw and get a tenderize off.
Like, and not only that,
you guys can shoot from range. I don't want to hear anything. You can shoot from range.
No one on spread is shooting from range. You are literally touching the barrel of your gun to the monster and calling it a day. It's not range. Range in World is a myth.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Like it is. Like you can't fire more than 4 inches away from the monster. You're just not gonna hit. Doesn't matter.
Hey, let's slam these down real quick, brother.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, let me grab my other one.
Actually warmer. That one was way warmer than before. I love that.
I hate that line. Oh, dropping control.
All right.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Talking about Safi Jiva and how good those weapons are going to be. God, I cannot wait for the next round of upgrades. They're going to do.
What do you think that's going to be? Because I don't think we're going to get any more content until probably March, if anything. Because I think they're going to just kind of take it easy around for the rest of the year, kind of thing, for the holidays.
I know we did last year. We got the anniversary event.
Well, right, and we still have all that stuff going through most of January for the most part.
Yeah, but it's not like it's anything new or anything.
Right, it's filler stuff, and that's fine because it's a lot of fun stuff for people to do. And they just dropped the raid, which people want to do, and as long as there's like a winter celebration and where they could do the raid the whole month, great.
Yep.
I think that's why they're just gonna kind of take it easy between like December and February, and just kind of like let us deal with whatever we got. But what do you think's coming next if they're gonna do anything? Because I personally, like Seth was talking
New
about
monster.
earlier, I don't think we're gonna get a whole lot because I think a new Monster Hunter is gonna get announced like at E3 here.
Already a new one?
Yeah,
I think they would wait till PS5. I don't see them putting one out on the
PS5.
PS4.
If they do it by E3 next year, they can do it for PS5, and it's like gonna be a release title.
Dude, that would sell consoles so crazy too.
I mean, Double Cross, no, Gen Ultimate made the Switch sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Like I had people not thinking about buying the Switch, and then suddenly, hey Seth, I have the Switch now. Okay, what's your first game? Monster Hunter Gen Ultimate. I was like, okay.
I was the same way. I didn't buy a Switch mainly because I wanted to wait for the hacking scene to kick off. But I saw the Monster Hunter Double Cross came out, and I was like, fuck it, let's go. Like, and that's the thing, Jin. So the PS5 and the Xbox, whatever, is gonna be out like this or next Christmas, basically in a year. So if they announce, when they announced Monster Hunter World, it was at E3 like 3 years ago or whatever, in like June, I think is when E3 is.
Yeah.
And then they released it in January, like 6 months later. So they could totally do it this time, where they're like, hey, here's the next Monster Hunter. Guess what? It comes out in fucking 6 months on the new consoles.
And that would just make the console sell like hotcakes. I'd get it day one just because of that.
So would I. Same thing. But and here's the other thing, Jin. There's been a Monster Hunter game that has come out every single year since 2004. Every fucking year. So something's coming out next year. And
why would they market it on the new system that's not launched yet versus, say, the Switch?
They just announced, like what they did for World. They announced it at E3 with it a trailer. Boom, you're done. Because by the time E3 comes around, in 6-7 months, there's going to be all sorts of games marketed for the next-gen consoles. We all know is coming out. We all got the specs for them already. There's already another one game announced for PS5 already. Like, it'll be fine. In 6 months, it'll be fine.
I still do want like a PS4 version of it for like my friends who don't want to buy PS5 day one.
Well, do you think it's gonna be a main console game though? Because I'm thinking it's gonna be a Switch game.
Oh, true. Like the portable team's been all quiet lately.
Right.
Actually, it's been all quiet since World.
I'm thinking Portable 5 might be a thing.
Monster Hunter P third with RD. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for it. It's a good time to be a Monster Hunter. It's a good time to try the game. It's a good time to play the game. Some things are still a bit questionable, but it's pretty good.
Have they ever done a launch title? Have they released one before on launch?
I'd have to go back, but I don't think so. I mean, maybe something on... No, not even on the 3DS. I know the 3DS had nothing on.
I think it makes a lot more sense for them to release something on Switch or even on one of the current gen systems like PS4 or Xbox, just because they haven't even shown like really too much about the new systems, and the marketing alone, like, I get what you're saying, but from a business standpoint, I think they want to keep capitalizing on what they got right now and on this player base. In order to, from a standpoint of like a developer and a company, they have to rely on people buying the new system, which is also, another component that they've got to look at versus people who already have bought Iceborne. It's their #1 selling thing ever on this.
Iceborne. Did you see the Iceborne?
Sorry, not Iceborne.
Actually, that good. I don't
think
anyone cares about these consoles currently. That's just why I think the Switch console would be more likely as like the next game, because Iceborne didn't sell that well. Like, it sold less than.
Well, why is that?
It's an expansion. It's a DLC. Not very many people come back for a DLC, basically. And it's a $40 DLC. I know for like people like us that are crazy like Monster Hunter fans and love the game, $40 for basically a whole new game, fine. Like, we'll take it money. I don't care. But like for other people, they see it as a DLC. That's really expensive.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So I can see why a lot of people didn't buy it. And so I think like the sales for Iceborne were only like less than 3 million, something like that. I didn't check in a while, but they weren't that crazy. So I could see the hype for the PS4 version dying down because everyone wants the PS5, but the Switch is still relatively new. So I don't see why they would invest in another PS4.
The Switch doesn't have a the Switch doesn't exactly have a native Monster Hunter game for the Switch because Gen Ultimate and Double Cross, they're ports, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a Monster Hunter specifically for the Switch. And I'm actually really excited they actually decide to do that.
And I think the Switch can handle it, because the 3DS hardware was shit. But look at the games they cranked out on that. 3U and 4U are still gorgeous games, and they still run great. If they actually made a game native to Switch, oh my god, it could be fucking amazing.
What you'd want? I asked this question a lot, but if they make a new Monster Hunter game, what weapon would you like?
Oh, I want cats back.
Magnet Spike.
You want Magnet Spike, really?
Dude, that weapon looks nasty. All I want to do is just run around this Magnet Spike stuff. Oh my god, I can't even imagine the exploits. Dude, I didn't play any of this stuff. I need to. I will. I'll get on it. I'll figure it out.
Magnet Spike's cool. I'm not a fan of those crazy just crazy weapons like the Tonfas and the Magnet Spike. They just look out of place. For me, Gen and Gen U, Cat was my favorite. I fucking love Cat. Because you always have the Prowler or the Cat as the sidekick, but then you can be the Prowler and be the Cat, and that's it was the best. So if we get a new Switch game, I would rather see the Cats come back. Okay, maybe it's not even a new full-fledged Monster Hunter game. Maybe it's another spin-off game like Stories was. Stories was fine. I fucking love Stories. But what if it's a cat-only Monster Hunter game? Saying.
I don't know about that.
It sounds like a nice game you play while Monster Hunter is loading, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I totally don't mind. Oh, I'm loading into the Guiding Lands. Sure, let me play this for a bit.
I just
doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
Giant Boomerang was the other idea before they brought us Cat. As a 15th weapon. Either of those would be fine.
One of the I think I saw one of the concept arts for Magnet Spike was just two big steel balls. Yeah, just I'm not joking. It was just the hunter holding this massively big steel ball, and there's two of them. I want to see some of the concepts. I think we had the hunting hound concept for Gen, but they scrapped it for Styles or something.
Yeah.
I want to see some of those come back.
The hunting hound looked really cool, actually. I would be okay with hunting hound or the giant boomerang. But if I don't know, what I really want in a new Switch game is I want a cross between 3U and 4U. Basically, both the games crash together.
Holy shit!
But then remaster to look like a Switch game, and that's it.
Holy crap!
Just put both those games together as one, and you're done.
You got it.
I can call it Monster Hunter 7. I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to call it.
As long as they keep them coming, I'm behind it.
Yeah, just whatever you want. But anything. Here's what I always tell people: there's no bad Monster Hunter game. More Monster Hunter is more Monster Hunter.
Yep.
You either hate it or you don't, but it's never bad. You're either a fan of Monster Hunter or you're not. So whatever people want to do is fine. I want more Monster Hunter stuff. I'm tired of playing Clutch Claw, I'll tell you that much.
I haven't played Clutch Claw for a week now.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Mech Warrior. I haven't really been playing lately.
I've been playing and I've been Clutch Clawing the shit out of things, and I am fucking them up with these Musafi weapons. Let me tell you, man. There is some damage that these weapons can put out right now with that Clutch Claw. I know everyone's upset. It's not what you want to do, blah, blah, blah. But if you do it, you can fuck shit up. Let me just let you know about that.
True.
I'm having the time of my life.
I can't deny that. If you use your Clutch Claw, stuff starts dying really fast.
These runs we got here, that we got coming up here, these 5 runs, they have some Clutch Claw in them that is just fucking hype, and it just lights up some of these monsters. So I'm very excited when we roll the videos here in a few seconds.
There's nothing wrong with the Clutch Claw in general. I hate that it ruins combat flow. I hate stopping when I'm doing two claw. The claw itself is fine. I don't mind starting with claw to auto enrage a monster, to throw it into a wall, to do whatever. I hate stopping a fight to claw. That's the only thing I hate about it.
I think what they're doing with the SNS and Dual Blade is actually making it flow a lot better.
It's so much better. It's so much better. I'm so jealous of sword and shield users right now.
I wish heavy weapons could do that. But then, like, if you're using a great sword, your weapons, your weapon's on your back most of the time anyway.
Yeah, but what if you had something kind of like, rather than shoulder tackle, what if you had like your hunter knife that you came out with and then like slashed to tenderize and then swung with your sword?
Oh, dude, actually that would be so cool.
Like, you could do it. There's infinite possibilities of what you could do, but I don't know. I'm so happy that Sword and Shield and Dual Blade got some crazy love. I just hope the other one get it.
They will. They gave
Like,
it to Dual
that would
Blades.
be-
They gave it to Sword and Shield. They'll give them the hookup.
Eventually,
That would be a better patch to
fingers
me.
crossed.
Like, rather than give us monsters and stuff, how about you just start reimagining the weapons? Give them more claw uses and other weird shit. Like, change the weapons around instead of the monsters. That would be way more fun. We got plenty of monsters. We got what do we got? Like 70 monsters now or something? We got a lot. So we just need to play
And since
differently.
Frontier's just gone down, right? And since Frontier's just gone down, they have what 170 more to choose from.
I forgot. Wait, does that go down? When does that go down? Like 4 days?
The Japanese server went down last Wednesday,
Oh,
and
shit.
I think the
Oh,
the
man.
Taiwan server comes down this Wednesday. Pretty much, it's only a week difference.
Okay.
Press F to pay respects, friends.
Right?
Have to pay respects.
You know what's crazy is a lot of people were playing Frontier lately because it was shutting down, and that it was just like the most fun they've ever had with Monster Hunter. But nobody was playing Frontier before they announced that it was shutting down.
Nope.
Like,
That's how it always is, man.
I
As
guess
soon as like a
everyone just
restaurant
kinda
is going out of
missed out.
town, everyone floods to it.
yeah,
And then they find out, oh crap, this game was super.
right. So I get that it's shutting down, but do you think they're gonna continue with the Frontier franchise, maybe on like more current stuff, or then close that? Or are they done with that stuff?
From what I know, it's not exactly Frontier shutting down. It's more like the Capcom online game shutting down. Dragon's Dogma went down. Now Frontier's going down. So it's not exactly the game itself. It's more like the company
The
who
servers.
has it,
Yeah.
the servers and whatnot.
Did Monster Hunter Online shut down?
It's shutting down. It's shutting down after Frontier, ironically.
Of course.
Um,
Makes sense.
Well,
But yeah, it's
well, maybe they then reuse all those assets and just come out with like a new Frontier game for offline play. What if that's the next Hunter?
I don't really mind the assets. More like I want the ideas from it. I don't mind if like the Frontier monsters didn't get into World or didn't get into future games. Just the idea behind it.
Like all their
Like-
crazy shenanigans they got.
No. It's like if you fed there's this monster that's called Paria Puria, and what it basically does is that it has these different kinds of drool. If it's a blue, if the drool is blue, pardon me, my age is coming out. If the drool is blue, you fed it sleep meat, and after if it was yellow, you'd feed it para meat and whatnot. It was purple, you'd feed it poison, and after a while, it would get very sluggish. It'll just stop.
Oh,
And when
'cause
you
it's,
hit
like,
it-
super fat.
Yeah, super fast, super sluggish. And you can have a nice moment of hitting it. It's
Oh, that's cool.
Like-
I like that mechanic.
like really fun little gimmicks that you don't really have to do, but they're fun to like they're fun for content kind of thing.
Well, it's kind of like the what we have in mainline games. I guess when it's called Gen mainline, but like Nibble Snarf, the whole fishing it with barrel bombs and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
It's a
kinda
fun
like that.
mechanic that no other fucking monster has. Like,
It's fun to do. You don't have to do it, but it was amusing to see.
right now, see, Jin, you don't know because you didn't play Gen. So there's a monster called Nibble Snarf, which is like a sand leviathan. It
I
was
love the name
basically-
already.
It's a big mouth on like a fish body in sand. It's really fun.
It's
But like, so it doesn't really have eyes. You have to like get it out of the sand with sonic pods, or when it burrows in the sand, you could put a barrel bomb down, and it would think that that's a player because it's like an item in the sand, and it would jump up and eat the barrel bomb, and then the barrel bomb would explode inside the belly, and then throw it out of the sand. You can damage it, and then you can
fish it out.
You can throw your fishing rod at it and fish it out of the sand and make it flop all over the sand and stuff. And you just beat on it for a minute.
I love this already. I need to fight this.
It has a bunch of different attacks, like where it would just try to bite you and stuff. And if you just put a barrel bomb down and run out of the way, it would the barrel bomb and explode. It's great. It's a really fun fight.
See, it's these things that are fun. Like you can tell stories about them to people. Like, holy crap, that's cool. And it's that kind of thing that I want from Frontier to like mainline, like that kind of hilarious side gimmick that you can do.
Really, not like Lavasioth?
I like old Lavasioth better than new one.
I liked him in Gen. He was okay in Gen. I just don't like him at all. At all.
I don't know how you could.
Well, in like the older games, he wasn't too bad. Like, because he would always like poke his head out of the ground and just kind of look around because fishing.
I think it's more of your weapons don't bounce.
Well, yeah, your weapons don't bounce on him. He's softer in the older games. Fish. And he actually had decent hit zone. But he's also he paused a lot.
I don't like how he just like how Fem, you remember how Agnactor acts, right? Like
I fucking love Agnactor. Clickety clack is my
Agnactor
favorite
has this lava armor that cools off. When you bomb it, it heats up. When you break it, it doesn't regenerate.
Right.
Lavasioth does that in World, and I'm like, why would you do this to Lavasioth?
Yep. Except it doesn't break, it'll still harden, and you're still fucked.
It's still a horrible fight.
Jin hasn't fought Agnactor, who is an awesome monster. I wish we
Oh,
had
Jin, you gotta fight Agnactor.
I've heard.
It's Lavasioth but fun now.
He's super fun.
It's World Lavasioth but fun.
Clickety
He even
clack.
does the same attack. Holy shit.
Clickety clack, clickety clow.
Dude, he's awesome. Yeah. So I think go ahead and move our next topic, I guess. Unless you got anything else to add or want to talk about stuff, we can run on to check out some runs.
No, not much. I mean, if you let me go on and talk, I'd probably just go on a massive rant about how the notifications are just crap.
I agree with you, because if you turn off HUD, why the fuck are notifications showing up? With Resentment and Spare Shot have procced and activated 1.5 million times. Can we turn that off? Why can't we turn that off? They give us the ability to turn off everything else in the HUD except that.
Except the notifications. And they have like, if Agitator procs, you get like 3 different kinds of info. It's like, Agitator is activated, your character blips, there's a little icon for Agitator on the top left, like,
and your arms glow red.
And your arms glow red, so like, I don't need this much. It's fine.
Yeah, there's
see what I mean? I go on a massive rant about how notifications are crap.
I get you. I wish we could turn those off in PC. I don't think we can yet, but you know.
I would try, honestly. I'll just try it.
Are you gonna be playing Iceborne on PC at all?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I got taiko drums.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got your drums set up.
I got my taiko drum set up, so I'll have to do it.
I've wanted to play on like a lucky weird controller, but I just don't know what. I don't really have anything available except like Rock Band drums.
Yeah, try it. It's amusing.
But you can't gun on Rock Band drums. I can't hold 5 buttons.
Well, true.
Yeah, melee is easy. Just you move and then you click like circle. Like gunning, I have to hold L2, hold R1 to adjust scope, use the right analog to move scope, press R2 to fire, left stick to move around, and like then reload with triangle, and then roll. A lot of buttons. A lot of buttons.
A lot of clicks, a lot of clows.
Clicky clacks.
Clicky clacks.
All right. Let's go ahead and run through these runs really quick. The first one we got is our good old friend TSC, who's been working on double ledge light bowgun against Lunastra for I don't know how fucking long.
I picked this run because I saw this and my mouth hit the floor. He has made some progress, and the gentleman has basically found every exploit within an exploit that you could possibly find within this game. To find what he recently in the past week discovered was some type of double shot where you can do like 14 pellets instead of 7, because the way that the Z-axis figures you're doing some type of aerial maneuver. I'm not sure on the specifics of it. I'm sure he could tell you if you ever talked to him about it. But let's go ahead and let's just look at this one. This one is very impressive. To see Lunastra go down like this, the setup is almost longer than the fight.
I know,
and I think like that's the best part about it. Is you see that it would take. You're playing a different game when you're looking at it like someone like this is. You know what I'm saying? You're playing literally a different game. They're not looking at, okay, here's a monster. Here's a way that I'm figuring out how to dodge his attack or whatever. They're figuring out damage thresholds. They're figuring out ways to, get the monster to do what it wants and then to perform however it wants. I'm just very impressed by this one. Let's go ahead and roll this one out.
All right, I'm
Oh, dude.
play it. Yeah.
I'm watching it right now. It's
So, yeah, TSC had been working on this double shot light bowgun for a long ass time. Watching him do it on stream. And I don't know how he finds out shit, but this is stuff like people think non-TA runs are easy. No, they're fucking not. They just require way more setup, way more practice. It's all scripted. Everything is. It's just a different game basically if you compare it to TA stuff.
Oh, dude, Lunastra's not getting up.
Lunastra gets
Is not going to get up.
I need a drink. Holy shit.
Yep. Those smoke bombs are just so hype. God damn!
The poison bomb is what intrigues me. So what the poison bomb does is that the poison bomb will tick damage, which will increase or decrease the amount of dunk bods you need to make it automatically move zones. Because normally it would take like 7, but with the poison ticks, you only need like 2 or 3 because the poison adds onto it. That's what he does there. And then the bash dunk is fucking crazy. And then you see the double hits. And he has to be careful because he has to count how much damage he does. Because Lunastra's head threshold is 1,000. He has to make sure he doesn't go over. Surprised he didn't use.
He's doing about 400 a hit though. Even if he wasn't, even if he misses, I mean, he would probably catch it. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the new the Drac shot light bowgun, which is amazing for spread. It's a 5.
Yeah, now I see what you mean, that you need 2 of each gun, because like you need one for just the dragon and one for this.
Yeah, and then you also need one for the stickies on it. You also need one for the waters on it. That gun is a ridiculous gun, and this is just a crazy run with the spread.
This is just putting a hole in this motherfucker.
Oh, does this gun have like big recoil?
So the way he put all close range mods on it because the recoil pushes him back off the ledge, which lets him walk back up to reset the shot basically, cancel the.
So it cancels out the animation. I see.
Yeah,
correct.
So you just run 4 recoil mods, and you're running recoil 4. So I think he kind of fucked up the end with needing to sleep and bomb and all that shit, and like the last couple shots are kind of janky, but. He could do better, but it was still crazy solid. Holy fuck.
Oh god, yeah.
He was like 6 damage away. Ugh. Crazy stuff. Like stuff you would not see normal people doing.
He's the best, man. Yeah. When you watch stuff like that, there's really no comparison. There's other games, there's other ways to play the game, but when you're breaking the game in half, that cat is the best by far, man. Dude. Cheers to him for doing that one. That is just an incredible fucking run, man. Wow.
Cheers to you, TSC. Yeah, sub 3 Lunastra. Holy fuck.
It could have been sub 8. I would have watched that for another 5 goddamn minutes, man. That was incredible. I love locks like that.
Good stuff.
Up next, we got another one that I picked. This one from the Wonderkind out of Spain himself, the 16-year-old, not self-proclaimed, but other people will call him the world's best Monster Hunter player. This is Ricky using Greatsword against Stygian Zenogre to get 215, which...
I'm surprised Ricky's still doing runs. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jen.
No, man, nothing to say at all, brother. Ricky's still out there just putting a hole in things,
Well,
but cutting it down in half.
Fucking Ricky left the Discord a while back for I don't know why, and I'm really annoyed because now I don't get to see his progress and him talking.
He's
about
running from the
shit.
cops, bro. He's running from the cops. That's all it is. He's always running. Just the cops are always trying to find him. He's got to be hidden.
All right, I'm gonna start.
This is the kind of stuff that you see, like, dude, this. How do you pull this off legally, kind of thing?
Ricky is like 14 years old and is probably one of the best Monster Hunter players I've ever seen.
He's easily one of the best. There's no denying it. He doesn't even own the system. He has to like go to like some random house, like break into a window, do a run, somehow record it, and then get out of the house. That's why we don't see him, man. Like it's tough.
Is that why he's always running from the cops or something?
Yes, dude. He had to leave Discord. Like they found out that he's just breaking into people's houses, doing speed runs, and then leaving a little note saying "Thank you for helping me." Like he's very polite when he does it. He's the most polite burglar there is.
I like that the claw attack for Greatsword applies your status, and so you get the blast procs off it. That was really.
Oh, I think it's because there's like multiple hits for that one, and you know, great swords have a lot of blasts anyway.
Right. It was a really cool opener.
This music is perfect for this run, dude. Wow, he picked this one right.
Oh, sorry, I'm not playing the music for the podcast.
Oh no, it's okay.
But
Let me just.
I'll have all
do
these
that.
videos in the description so you guys can check them out.
Ooh,
Awesome
this
glory.
isn't Stygian's theme song. This is his theme song. Jeez,
This is Ricky's theme song.
this is Ricky's theme song.
Oh,
You go into the hunt with Ricky. His theme song plays instead of the monster.
that double claw was really cool.
Dude, he is just braining this thing for 1,400 points a pop. Like, this is absolutely absurd.
I like that Greatsword got a really big buff in Iceborne, though those true charge slashes are nasty. Ugh, god, that damage is gross.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dude, all those hits. If I play the greatsword, I can get one.
Damn,
of
that's
those hits.
nasty. Jesus!
I can get one of those hits, and Ricky's just like pushing these every 3 seconds or so in a combo.
he's-
Ricky
Monster.
pushes weight, bro. Ricky just pushes weight. Like, god damn.
That's such a good run. Holy fuck, 215?
On Stygian, nonetheless.
I don't know how much faster that could go, to be honest.
Whatever his little fucking
It's not like
Spaniard
he
mind
missed a
can
hit
make it
or
think of.
anything.
Like I think if you want to go faster, it's just like procs. Like the blast has to keep on procking nonstop, and that just speeds it up
I guess. I don't know, dude. That was.
for like milliseconds. Oh, that's
We'll
nasty.
see on PC when you can swing faster.
The next one we got coming up here is a little bit different monster. We're going to go to the current event, the double Rajang. This one is from my boy BB, and this is another great sword run. I picked this run because when I watched this was a different way to do it, and I thought it was interesting. So
Actually, I have
let's,
not done the Rajang.
You haven't done the come on, fam. It's the buff body.
Have you tried gunning Rajang? Fuck that.
Well, true. I have.
It's awful. You either run
hell.
stickies or you don't do it at all. Oh, they're not at the same time? I thought the Rajangs would be at the same time.
Nah. The second Jang I think spawns in at like 2 minutes in or something.
Oh, okay.
It gets a
not too
bit
bad.
hectic. It gets
Well,
a bit hectic.
Yeah, but the gate is TA allowed. Oh, this is a TA run. How about that?
Mhm.
Mhm.
He gets knuckled right away.
Kind of crazy that the gate's allowed in TA, but I guess that makes sense.
Look at this Super Saiyan motherfucker. Oh my god.
If you notice on BB's positioning, right? They're actually aiming it so that Rajang doesn't get thrown off into a wall.
Right. It was the
Correct.
worst addition they gave Rajang. Holy fuck, that's annoying.
Oh, I loved it though.
Really?
Just catch yourself, just the and then he comes back at you. I think it's cool that you got to kind of figure out, watch yourself where you're gonna kind of clip him.
I guess, but it punishes people who actually get the stagger off on him.
What?
Oh, is this using Safi's skill? Holy crap!
Yeah, this is all Safi.
The madman!
Dude, BB
because
is
you
look at him
want
just
Safi
bricking
on-
this cat.
On Tenderize, or not Tenderize, or on Blast, because Safi adds a ton of base blast value. Your blast would overcap way before your Safi would. You don't run blast attack, you just run Safi instead. I like that he keeps running for the armpit to get the head snipe. That's crazy.
No, it's also
That is a
to,
pretty
like I
cool
said,
attack
it's to
from the armpit,
position.
dude.
It's like to position himself so Jang doesn't end up in a wall.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay, that second Jang.
There's the second Rajang. Oh, he hit the second Rajang.
I think when I did this quest, one of the Jangs killed the other Jang. I think.
I don't think they're allowed to. I'm surprised you didn't use the gate, because you can totally use the gate allowed in TA rules.
Man, speedrunners are monsters. You guys are monsters.
I'm a gunner. I'm casual. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I just I exploit, so I don't know, man. I aerial, I cheat.
No one else is doing aerial, actually.
It's tough, man. It's hard. It ain't easy.
Dude, this is like the cleanest. This is like the cleanest double Jang.
Yeah, I hit a
I've seen
couple
solo.
times, but yeah, it's pretty clean. Ooh. Kill. I wonder how much life
Yeah, I don't think
have.
I don't think even with 4 you can get this clean. This is like surgical single player kind of thing.
It's great
He's
sword,
doing
man. It's
pretty well,
crit
man.
draw great sword, basically. It's what he's doing. Does he
I
have
need to see
crit
a
draw?
setup
He doesn't
for
have
this.
crit draw. He's got
Really?
full Safi, but still. Oh, I'm surprised he got hit.
He's hitting for so damn much, man.
Great sword's crazy.
Oh, that enrage! I loved it. Ooh,
Oh, that's good. The BB's good.
BB barely plays and he pulls out shit like this. BB is just a killer, dude.
I haven't seen, like, has BB done much else lately, or what?
He's been doing a lot of stuff at uni, at school.
Oh,
He's been
okay.
posting a couple runs here and there.
Is he on the Discord lately? I haven't seen.
Yeah. His name's Goku Buri or some shit right now. He's doing all kinds of
Stop
weird
changing
things.
your names. People who have different names on different platforms bug the shit out of me.
I've asked everyone to just stop doing that, and no one listens to me. I've lost control of the Discord. That's understandable.
I can't keep track of people because everyone changes their names.
Oh my god, I've given the wrong Pokemon to the wrong people. I've done so many wrong things. Yes.
Zephyr, you play Pokemon at all?
yeah, I actually did. I gave my nephew a Charmander yesterday. He was so ecstatic. I was like, should I give him a Charmander and have his Charmander called Original Trainer Mimo Supremo, or do I want to give him the egg?
Nice.
Zeph, you should
So
play
I
Little
said-
Cup with me.
I play casually.
But Little Cup's pretty casual for competitive.
I mean, super casually. Like I don't remember weak zones, kind of thing. Casually, I don't remember weaknesses and all. Like the only weakness I know is Fairy type, and that's only because I know what Fairy type. Like that's my main type.
Oh man, dude, Great Sword swings through the armpit into the head is so good. I love it so much.
I need to start taking notes from these runs.
I honestly didn't know you could do that in World. It's just swinging through the armpit. I thought the arm would definitely get the hit zone before the head would.
That's awesome that it triggers like that.
I wonder if Hunting Horn
Yeah.
would do the same. Because I know, like on Teostra, Yostra was the same way, where you could swing through the body and hit the head.
Oh, dude, this isn't a crit. This isn't a crit draw build.
It is.
It's
No,
not.
It's
It's just
Safi. Yeah, it's just straight up Safi. But he played
it's
like
Safi
crit draw.
resentment. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Nasty ass run, BB. Woo!
Good job.
Shout out to BB. Like I said, he's one of the best players I know that only plays like 6 hours a week. Dude just is able to just put it out, man. Guy's incredible.
The only time they go online is probably like, you know what? I want to do a run.
Yeah, he's
That's
one of
how
those
it is.
players. It's just like, I'm gonna cake a world record right now.
Yeah, he's just that good. He downplays it too all the time. He's like, yeah, I don't know, blah. And then it's like, well, here it is.
Fucking Sybil.
Yeah, King of Retirement.
I'll reiterate, you speedrunners are monsters sometimes.
Sybil,
You
dude,
guys
the
are
shit,
monsters.
or not Sybil. Sorry, I'm drunk as fuck. Seth, the shit you do with the drunks is just as crazy. The fact that you can say it
With
took
the
you-
drunks. The man said with
Yeah.
the drunks.
Did I? Okay. The fact that you can take a week to get a specific dunk, it is the exact same shit as speedrunning. It's just doing shit until RNG plays out in your favor. Same stuff.
It's just doing shit until the monster actually decides to do the shit you want it to do.
Exactly.
Well, there are certain people that decide to make the monster do whatever the fuck they want it to do, and the next run we have is one such gentleman. The next run we've got up is Stygian Zinogre
Oh,
by
SSH.
the one, the only, the great one, SSH.
SSH got the
Uh,
sub to Zen. Oh my god, it's such a good run.
Sub two Stygian Zinogre with a bow.
That's
Yeah.
right, with a bow.
Is,
So,
no, not
I
only
need to see-
bow, it's raw bow. So keep that in mind. It's glass bow,
Whoa.
raw
Yeah,
setup.
I noticed it. It's like, dude.
Yeah, SSH is hands down the best bow player I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Faye. I think SSH is a little bit better, but Faye's also really, really good.
I wonder where I would put him on the tier list. I don't know how I would even rate people anymore right now. We're gonna do that one day and get everyone offended. We'll do a tier rating episode. We'll figure that out.
That'll be fun. But yeah.
Ooh, nice
yeah.
dodge.
Now the reason why, if people wonder why you run raw bow on Stygian, it's because
What the
Stygian has terrible hit zones for element. They're only actually good when he's in his enraged state, like his charge state. But you knock him out of that quick.
Does this man just have like an agreement with God to just always hit things in the face? Like, what is this?
His
Like-
accuracy is good.
He doesn't
This is-
move though. Like, there's no shaking on the controller. There's no readjusting. He literally like lines to the face before the face gets there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this run is beautiful.
Wow.
It's
Absolutely
wow.
beautiful.
So people are wondering when you would run Robbo. It's about here. Him and regular.
When you're
Zinogre.
SSH, that's when you run Robbo. When
Yeah.
you're SSH,
Well, just Zinogres in general have really bad elemental.
just whenever you want to do a 2-minute, 6-star fucking run, no big deal.
Oh, he's pushing out like 83 per arrow.
Yeah, it's really.
He's pushing
gross.
weight. He is pushing weight right here, dude. The run's about to be done, man. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
So yeah, it's full Safi attack augments, just because again the Safi bonus adds on straight blast values, so it doesn't pipe.
Wow.
Hit tap rating.
Hold on, I'm looking at the skill set right now. It's like attack resentment. I think Constitution, crit
Yeah,
boost,
it's
crit,
attack, resentment, con,
crit boost,
stuff.
weakness exploit,
yeah, and
evasion.
Then, 2 in spread up, 1 in force up. He's also got the extra force up in his mantle, and he's got 2 stam surge, almost done.
Ooh.
But yeah, SSH is just lean. Holy fuck, he's good.
That one was beautiful.
I think
I
we've
don't
shown
want-
probably 3 of the best players tonight for sure between Ricky, TSC, and SSH. Shout out to all 3 of them. Like, across all weapons, you guys are definitely pushing the limits of those things for sure, man. Wow. Good shit.
These guys are like bigger monsters than the monsters they fight, kind of thing.
They are the
Jeez.
monster. You think it's Monster
They are.
Hunter? It's because the Zinogre is fighting the monster. It doesn't go well.
The background music, the music that's playing when you watch these is like that's not the monster's theme. That's the player's theme.
Next one up is our final run of the evening. we've got another Stygian one to close us out, and this is from my buddy Pepo, and he's
Pepo.
running Hammer. He's running the old Hamskis, and this one, he's basically who I like to compete with. If I'm doing any type of Hammer run, you know, it's usually him or TSC that I would even try to do any kind of comparison to. And this run, when you see it, I kind of itched my head a little bit going, all right, how am I going to beat this? So we can go ahead and we can start this one up. This one is definitely a very impressive run when you see the amount of sheer evasion procs this guy has. I think he's got like almost 100% uptime.
Is this TA? No, it's not. Okay.
No, it's not.
No, this is not.
Pepo's cool. I think Pepo doesn't like me because I called him out on saying that, you know, the Switch Axe Clutch Claw was not overpowered. I think it was fine, and no one's used it. We had like a bit of an argument because I'm like, dude, it's only beta. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I like Pepo. Pepo's really good.
You talking about TDS Pepo or?
Yeah, is this not the same Pepo?
No, brother, this is not the same.
No, this is 1P Pepo.
Oh, this is 1P Pepo. Okay, different Pepo. Okay,
This is Hammer Pepo, bro.
Okay,
This
I
ain't-
don't
This
recognize.
ain't Baboon Pepo.
It's not
Oh,
that.
dude. Oh, dude, that
Okay.
opening's so fucking beautiful.
Fair enough. All right.
Nah, dude, this is the guy I watched for some genius shit. Check this shit out. If Hibris was still around too, I'd be watching him, but he ain't really playing.
Well, I mean, I
Ooh!
totally understand anyone who's not playing Iceborne runs, because Iceborne runs are basically locked to the arena, because it fucking sucks running monster side of it.
Yep, absolutely. Which is why PC will make it better.
I'm just
How did he dodge that?
you know, I wish that the monsters weren't as how should you say it? Invasive. It's fine being invasive, but like,
Dude, you can't get a hunt without, you know, Devil Joe or Rajang invading you. And then also, they limp so early now. You can't stop it. It's just, it fucking sucks.
I'm just it's not Devil Joe or Jang. It's more like if Anjanath decides to drop in, it doesn't really leave.
Or Bombaro.
Oh,
Bonboro.
dude, when you first saw Bandro, right? Were you like excited to see Moose? The Moose,
I
basically?
like Bombaro because he looked cool. He's a chill monster. He's not immediately aggressive. He's just kind of like, he's there. But now, he's on every fucking hunt, and
Wow.
he just sits there and war spams whatever
Dude.
monster is there. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, what hit me the
Wall
most,
banging
like,
him.
what hit me the most was like when you found out that Bandro isn't an ice monster.
Yeah, he's in every map.
He's in every
He just
map.
goes
I'm like,
wherever he wants.
why? He's charging Devil Joe pretty much.
Yeah.
He's what Devil Joe is in high rank.
I don't know why they made Bombaro an invasive monster on every fucking map. Holy fuck, that's it?
That was a little bit. No, that was 2 minutes. 2 minutes 55, I think.
Holy shit, that was so fucking fast.
Yep.
That's some good hammer.
2 minutes 56:11. There we go.
He snapped. That's
All
what I gotta
those
beat with
evasion
Ariel.
procs.
Woo! Got my work cut out for me.
All those evasion procs, jeez.
That was a good run. Stygian seems to be like everyone's favorite monster to run now. That. Is it just because he's new? I mean,
I think so.
from a gunner perspective, he's a better hit zone target than regular Zinogre, but I don't know what everyone else is doing. It's just
Probably just because he's the newest run before Safi. They released them, you know, in unison. People were getting the
Yeah.
gear and then run the new monster. That's all it is.
all right.
Hmm. And you know, Stygian's cool.
Stygian.
Stygian's cool.
I mean, well,
I
it
got
doesn't
so hyped
help
for
that
Stygian.
fucking regular Zinogre is a shit zone and a half. It likes fighting regular.
No.
I like
Stygian's
fighting
way
regular
easier.
Zinogre. I like fighting regular Zinogre. It's just sometimes it's like sometimes if you go on guiding land, it goes either way. Sometimes it runs really nice. Like even just casually running, it's really nice. Sometimes Zinogre just decides to, you know what, fuck you.
Well, that's the
Yep.
thing with Guided Lands, though. If people don't realize that Guided Lands has harder monsters than Tempered monsters. Like, Guided Lands is a tier higher. They hit harder, they have more life, they are more aggressive. It is a thing. You ever fought fucking Guided Lands Lunastra against regular
Oh
Lunastra?
no,
The most
no.
racist of all the monsters, Guiding Lands Lunastra, the most racist
Nah.
by far. Screams all kinds of obscenities.
Dude.
Oh, it's
If
absurd.
every time
Can't
when
believe
I
you
was
coded
grinding
it
for
that way.
999. Hey, you first. When I was grinding for 999, right? Every time Lunastra's icon popped up, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to my
Just quit.
camp and spawn something else.
It's bad. It's really bad. Oh, when did you hit 999? I know you were trying a while back, and
I did.
okay, I'm just checking because I thought you were trying it and then you weren't gonna meet it because of something.
I actually met it before Stygian's update.
Okay.
I was super proud of it too. But yeah, every time Lunastra or Kushala spawns in, I just go back to my camp and spawn something else.
Have you fought Lunastra since they patched its AI?
They patched its AI. I don't feel a difference.
They did it in the
Previously, they
Stygian
had
update. So they made it so it spammed its quick supernova more.
Bye. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Cause, you guys see it, man.
Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you?
They
Why
did,
would you patch
like-
out the thing that makes it worse and makes it even
I
worse?
didn't mind Master Rank Lunastra. I really didn't. I thought it was basically the same fight as High Rank. It was fine, but now it spams its fucking like instant wing flap Nova thing all the fucking time, and I'm like, I don't want to fight this or Kushala anymore, like at all, like straight up at all.
God, dude, why? But why?
I don't know. I can't wait to see what else they patched. But yeah, they made Lunastra more AoE spam.
We
I wish
needed
you
that.
Nah. We totally did not need Lunastra to get worse. How do you guys feel about Kushala and Master Rank?
Same the way I felt about it in normal rank. If she goes in the air, I hate this fight, and I don't know why it was coded this way.
Personally, I don't like it because, yeah, for whatever reason, Mastering feels like it's airborne way more than normal Kushala. And since they buff all the stagger thresholds, it's impossible to knock her out of the air, especially because they have flash immunity after like 2 flashes. Well, even the second one doesn't even pull them out of the air, it just back in the air. I just don't like Kushala at all. Nothing about that fight is fun.
Kushala's like, I was borderline okay with base world Kushala. I say borderline okay because sometimes the run's really nice, and Kushala's really calm. But most of the time, Kushala's like, get up to the air, and starts tornadoing. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible. Guiding Lands Kushala can do 2 mega tornadoes. And that's the worst part about it.
And it fucking keeps throwing tornadoes into them. They occupy like
So-
the whole zone.
So for our friends who've never fought Guiding Lands Kushala, right? So Master Rank Kushala has this main tornado. Then as the fight goes, it throws out these little other tornadoes that slowly inch towards the big one.
Baby
And when the
nados.
big one, yeah, and when it combines, it becomes a really big one. It just explodes. And I imagine that, but there's 2 of them.
Mega NATO.
Yeah.
Mega Nado.
Let's just put sharks in it and call it a day.
There we are. We've had a movie.
Dude,
And we're being sued.
that was
First
awful.
podcast suing. Here we go.
Oh, Kushala's horrible. I have no clue how people like that.
Now, do you
how
like
people like that fight.
Kushala more or less than the new Valhazak?
I
I
actually
like the new
like
Valazak. Yeah, me too.
Really? Both you guys like them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's it's still a horrible. It's still a horrible fight sometimes.
I don't mean the Resident Evil one. I mean the blind one.
Well, the Resident Evil
Yeah,
one's
yeah, the
the
normal
same
one.
as the normal one. Just change
He
it
doesn't
up.
make me Resident Evil do the Michael Jackson Thriller dance or whatever that shit was.
Dude, I was
No.
so afraid about that emote because I thought you'd be able to like the zombie fight, like tank hits like Rocksteady as an emote, but you can't do that. Thank God. But I thought that was gonna be a thing.
Remember when QUA decided to go ahead and make sure that no one got to see the status? And
Seth,
then
did you
everyone
see
like
that?
rised up to attack him, and that
What
was
was
the
that?
funniest
Which
shit
one?
ever.
Okay, Seth. So they were doing a Monster Hunter like tournament or whatever, and like between like the rounds, they were doing like a hunt with the devs kind of thing. And
Yeah.
QUA, if you know who QUA is, like a big hunting horn player, went in with the devs on doing the Resident Evil mission, and they wanted to show off like the Resident Evil status, like turning people zombies and shit. But he brought a hunting horn that cleared all statuses, negate all statuses, and it kept clearing it, despite the fact that Nullberries doesn't do it, and no other like status like healing thing cures the Resident Evil zombie thing.
I think I actually heard about this.
Just the hunting horn does, and so he kept fucking spamming it, and so they couldn't show off the Resident Evil thing, and so they got pissed off, and then QA was streaming it and laughing, and then like the Japanese audience got super pissed off and started sending him death
They were
threats
very
and all that
upset.
shit. Oh my god, it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, it was so fucking funny.
On one end, it's like they didn't tell them they're gonna try to show it off. On the other end, it's like, why would you bring that hunting horn to the gimmick quest?
But it's also, they were hunting with randoms. He just happened to get in. They must, like, someone was gonna do something. It wasn't like planned
Someone's
out.
gonna do something dumb.
Yeah.
It just happened to be QA, who had an audience. He was streaming at the time, and just all the stars aligned. But holy fuck, that was funny. Good stuff. I loved it.
Do
I
you
love
guys
QA.
want like more events like that? Like just little gimmick quests?
I
that you
actually
get for
really
no reason?
liked the Resident Evil quest, actually. I thought it was fine fighting a normal monster, but with the map having a little extra stuff to it, like, okay, there's herbs that you have to combine to make Resident Evil powders that you amplify, and that you get a different status. Stuff like that is totally cool with me. It's a quest, but with a little bit extra. I wish we had a lot more stuff like that. Like,
Same.
as far as the Horizon stuff goes, while I love the bow gun and it's crazy cool and unique, the quests were so basic. It was just hunt as an ogre, hunt a Stygian,
Yeah.
do a double land, a big fucking deal. The actual quests that are way more memorable.
What about you, Jin?
I don't know, man. I like everything. It's all good.
Fair enough.
It doesn't
I like Clutch Claw. I like the new monsters. I like the old monsters. I want them to bring the new monsters into here. I like everything, man. This game's really awesome. The fact that even now, 2 years later, I'm still finding entertainment in it. I mean, you know, I'm an older cat. I got a million things I could be doing with my free time. This game still finds a way to draw me in, not only via the gameplay, but also the people that are playing it. I don't know, man. I think we got something special here, dude. I really do dig the Monster Hunter community. This is some good shit, brother. I'm glad to be here with all you guys. Cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's hot, so I have to bring my coat again.
Also, I'm like,
We're coming up here on our 90 minutes that we wanted to keep it at. Seth, do you have anything else, man? I know I really appreciate you coming on our show today and just kind of hanging out, talking, showing off your
It's my
stuff.
pleasure. It's my pleasure. Not much. It's just please remove the notifications or give us a way to remove them in the future, and that's just about it.
Seth, why aren't you on our Discord? Because you could talk to some of the modders and stuff and have them put a trial.
I haven't actually found the link to your Discord. You guys
God
have to
damn it.
invite me to it.
I will do that right now. We do have a Discord that has a lot of people on it.
Oh, for Iceborne, I'm just really gonna. I physically want, like, I don't mind commissioning someone just to get a mod, so the notification panel just goes away.
They can make
I'm
that
just
for you. They will.
sick of it.
They'll
I
do it
can't
for a
see
free
how.
donation, man. They got good people there.
I'm just I'm okay with it when the HUD is like when you have the full HUD, you don't notice it. But I
At all.
play without the HUD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play without the HUD, and it's like it sticks out like a really sore thumb, again and again and again and again. It's just
Especially if you're like peak performance next to Teostra. That's fun.
I actually thought of a really cursed set for myself. Peak Performance, Resentment with Safi Jiva's bonus, Latin Power, and Agitator in one set. They don't have to be
also,
maximum.
Spare shot on the
True
bug
shot.
gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot on the bug gun.
It's like the entire right side of my screen is just gonna be blue. I'm gonna have a horrible time playing with that. But yeah, I think the game's going on a really nice route. They're fixing stuff here and there. They're adding stuff here and there. Us the players a lot more. It's a lot more convenient for us. Like the dual blade changes, SNS changes. I really like them,
Right.
but it's just that one bit I just wish they paid more attention to.
Mhm.
And that's just about it.
Fair enough.
Fem, you got anything left for everyone before we go ahead and call it for the evening?
I don't know, dude. I'm drunk as fuck and my tooth hurts like shit still. So, yeah, that's it for me. I've talked a lot today, I feel.
Well, I appreciate everyone being here and hanging out with us. Happy holidays to all of you. If any of you guys are spending Christmas alone, it's okay. Just go ahead and send me a DM. I need to borrow some chairs. So have a great night, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, see you, Jin. Thank you, Seth, for hanging around, dude. I will talk to you later and send you that